Hey, let's go ahead and lock in, bro. Let's get started, man. Listen, real quick. I hope y'all are enjoying that little intro sound that I have, like the startup sound. We are retiring that in 2026. I need something more lively. I need something more turned. I first initially heard it. I'm saying, all right, cool. We're going to use that. Cool. I got a sound. We're going to use it. Anytime I'm getting ready, preparing, I'll throw that on. It's like a calm, like kind of like waiting kind of music. No more. I need something new. So I'm going to do my little research and I'm going to find something new. What's good, Tiny? What's good, Cousin B? Well, how y'all feeling? Did I see Red Panda in here? This girl said, thank heavens. Don't do that. Don't do that. What's good, Raven? What's good? What's good? Don't do that. That wasn't necessary. You didn't need first of all, Tiny, you didn't need to do it like that. Like I for some reason I felt some sort of attitude when you said that. We didn't need that. We didn't need that at the beginning of the stream. That was not necessary. We didn't have to go down that route. Like yo, that's ridiculous. But yeah, we're retiring that. The whole layout might change in 2026. I'm just gonna tell y'all that now. A lot of things might change around here. Like, I've had fun with this, but we need to find something better. We need an upgrade. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm looking at this. I'm like, that's great, but we gotta move on now. Now that I got things figured out and everything's looking good, everything's moving smooth, we can upgrade. 2026, we got some upgrades. Shout out to Black Alpha again. Shout out to Black Alpha again, bro. That's what we talking about, bro. Come on, bro. Hey, give him a round of applause, bro. Come on. Hey, we're on another compilation, baby. We're on another compilation. You know, I like seeing that. I like seeing this. This is good. I like this. You know? But, yo, I want to go ahead. I want to watch. Listen, when I see my face on one of these, I get excited. It's not on some self-centered type ish. All right? I'm not one of them dudes. I ain't got no time to move like that. But I'm just glad that I know that people out there are watching and the recommendation is going around for me to be on these things. So, hey, that's all thanks to the mod. All thanks to the mob for real. Flex mob, shadow mob, no matter where you are, what you are, if you're a part of this, if you've been part of this, if you've been supporting everything, y'all with me. Y'all with me. Remember what I said, anytime we see ourselves in here, whenever I'm in this, we're in this. You know? So look, let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with watching this. It's about 12 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's kick back, have some fun, have a little laugh, and then, yeah. So this one is for the 50 Cent issues, a scary warning to Fabulous for dissing him. And this is the reaction compilation. Let's go.
We're here to talk about Mr. Curtis Jackson, 50 Cent.
And the Squatter Squad.
Nah,
AKA, you know what I mean, the Let's Rap About It podcast.
This is history in the making right now. For the first time in a very long time, 50 Cent does not have a response back to a diss record.
Y'all know we just covered that the other day.
Fabulous, Jim Jones,
my humble opinion,
Mano, all of them hopped on the track.
They called it Squatter Rights Freestyles.
Everybody dropped a separate freestyle over a different 50 Cent beat of their choice.
I guess to respond to 50 Cent.
This was the last thing
That's
50
so
Cent
true,
was
Tiny.
expecting. The man was not expecting these guys to get in the booth and respond back to him. He thought this battle was going to be done on podcast audio.
Interestingly enough, I caught a bit of flack for my reaction to it because I wasn't all that crazy about Mano's verse, wasn't all that crazy about Jim Jones' verse. Dave East had some cool bars, had some good bars in there.
Oh, thank God I ain't catch no flack because the way I pronounce these dudes as Fabulous and Friends, that's funny. Let's keep going. All right.
And Fab stole the show.
Dollars and pop collars. You ain't talking about top dollar, do not holler. Niggas can't move us, but nah, we not squatters.
And if, they can't move us.
But nah, we not squatters.
Pah, first shot. Yo, Curtis, come here. hold that.
Get it toe to head from bottom to top's Prada. The window shoppers ain't really gon' cop nada.
Window shoppers ain't really gonna cop nada.
Shoppers ain't really gonna cop nada.
Use a window shopper.
Shorty use a window shopper.
Use a window shopper.
Nigga, use a window shopper.
Mad at me.
I think I know why.
He's the only one I'm counting on if it gotta go there. I mean, if it had to be some rapping shit where anybody wanted to go back and forth.
You know I got power, your shorty got hot shower. Catch her trying to leave like Tasha shot Lala.
You know I got power. Your shorty got hot shower?
Obviously, 50 Cent has a TV show called Power.
You know I got power, your girl got hot showered.
Fat, hold on. I get it. You know, we're going back and forth in the booth. Are you?
We talking about Daphne, we talking about 50, and you talking about Diddy.
Are you implying that his woman was peed on?
Yeah, 50 might want to see about shit about that one.
At the end of the day, 50 is petty.
And now, if we're being honest, you guys, looks like 50 Cent is stalling. That's right, you guys. After he got this, everybody was waiting on 50 for a response. People said, yo, it's been 3 days. Bruh, 50, we know you heard the record. You hear everything else on time. Why have you not responded back? Not even an AI meme on Instagram?
They telling me 50 Cent has already responded back.
And as always, he thinks for some reason somebody should be scared of him.
50 is sending a stern warning because he posts.
Let's toast to success, health, and prosperity.
I'm planning my new year.
When I'm done, I'll come out to play.
You know, everyone who plays with me
wishes they didn't in the end.
Now, come on, 50. This is the most obvious stalling tactic you can ever put out.
Sometimes you gotta intro your intro. I ain't even mad at him.
Really? Who has he really destroyed like that? His beef with Rick Ross ain't
Don't do that.
hurt Rick Ross in no way, shape, form, or fashion.
You guys know when you don't want to fight somebody, but you still gotta act like you do? When I catch you next week, it's on.
And look at the top two comments. It's hilarious. Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder.
But we know how 50 can do it.
Not saying 50 is running from the smoke, but I mean, it kind of looks that way. Brother, it's the holidays. Everything is closed down. Nothing is going on right now. You're sitting at home bored with nothing to do. We're not stupid, brother.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm tired of people acting like somebody got, 50, he gonna pop out. Wait until he respond. 50.
Now, this is where I feel like they all have got to be cautious.
Hey, this man is he gonna get the files together. He gonna record himself rapping. He gonna do a freestyle.
50, if you do drop a song.
Nah, bro, I was saying a lot of shit in this one. I was saying a lot of shit in this one. I ain't gonna lie to you. This was the one video where I was just like sitting back and I'm like, let me just say a whole bunch of bullshit and just have fun with this one. I said so much garbage.
No. Get back in your bag, bro.
Honestly, just jump in the booth, man. I don't want to see, like, I don't know what, a smear campaign against any of them, or like, they didn't do that.
Imagine 50 Cent rapping and he got receipts. He got receipts talking about, look, I own you, bitch. Like, imagine that shit.
Go listen to Get Rich or Die Trying about 4 or 5 times, face to face. Just go back to that Southside Jamaica, Queens. Just go sit in front of your grandma's old spot and write rhymes. Just sit out there. Yeah, just sit out there. Just soak it in. Yes.
Hey, you know what? I see why I wasn't at the front half of this or the front part. It's not even halfway yet. I see why I'm not at the front part because I was cussing a lot. I forgot I was cussing a lot. So I understand it now.
Yeah, me.
Now, this warning that he's giving out, it makes me kind of nervous for all of them.
I should go back
I'm going to keep it 100. It makes me kind of nervous for all of them.
Who was here with me? We had, okay. So we had Taki and Tiff. Wow. That's crazy. Yo, Tiff, you make me sick. Josh, women don't pause. Shut the hell up, bruh. Shut up.
It makes me kind of nervous for all of them. I'm gonna keep it 100. It makes me kind of nervous for all of them. Not in no street shit, but as far as how far 50 is willing to go to embarrass these niggas.
And I'm sure he's gonna dig into all of them with some dirt or try to find some dirt, because that's the game that 50 Cent likes to play. You know what I mean?
They didn't start like putting out gossip about you and doing all that. Listen, keep it in the field of play.
He's gonna try to sully your name, try to get you canceled, or even if he can't cancel you, make it tough for you to, have endorsements, have corporate partnerships and stuff like that. Fabulous is kind of an easy target.
They made the field of play. They didn't make it their platform where they went on and start backbiting you and talking all types of crazy shit, right? They didn't do that. They kept it in the field of play, in the booth. That's what they did. Now, if 50 really, really, really want to show that he's still that dude when it comes to this type of stuff, he should get in the booth.
We have watched this man put out responses to everybody on his most busiest day. This man has put out responses to everybody when he's on meetings, private jets, shit, even when he's been intimate with a chick. But now you're telling us we gotta wait till the new year? Come on, 50.
And here, ain't this from fucking Wolf of Wall Street, where Leo, not Wolf of Wall Street, but fucking The Great Gatsby.
Yeah, Great Gatsby.
The Great Gatsby, where Leo was taking a toast and they put 50 on that motherfucker. So if you thought this was real, no.
This is probably gonna end in some absolute petty move in real life, but if this came into some rapping, comedy.
Now, here's what I think, you guys, and I could be wrong. 50 needs a little bit more time to think and prep a response. Now, that response could be either an interview with maybe one of Fabulous ex-girls, maybe a short little doc about Fab, Mano, Jim Jones, or two. He's waiting for Uncle Murder to drop the goddamn year-end wrap-up, and he's planning to use that to go at him.
Because if it's going to be on beat, you're the two people that we think he would be alongside the most. Hell, he goes on tour with them. Last time I saw 50 live, who's on stage with him? Uncle Murder, Tony Yayo. Those two guys, right?
In my mind, personally, is 50 Cent rapping with receipts talking about I own you. Listen, we gonna cut all that talk about me now. Look, go to page 5. All right, we're gonna go to page 5, subsection 6.
I ain't gonna hold you, 50. That boy, pet T.
Okay, real quick, hold on, let me get my reading glasses. So, in subsection 6, it says, we gonna cut all that bullshit talk that y'all niggas were trying to do to me in that little rap freestyle y'all did. Someone tell Jim Jones to wake up because he fell asleep at the end of his shit.
One could say that everybody that what they've gone through, they could stand on in public.
Yo, shut the fuck up, nigga. Yo, shut up.
Right? But you got to think about the people who don't agree with you, the people who don't like you, the people who may have fallen out with you, and painting narratives. You know what I mean? Doing shit to paint narratives. You could convince anybody right now, especially if it's well put together. It doesn't even need to be all the way factual to a certain extent.
Mano said nothing. Dave East, you on the clock, nigga. Only because you were just wasting your time rapping with them. Go to subsection 6 and it's gonna explain to you why you don't mess with. I feel like 50 Cent go rap all that shit.
We've been trying to connect. I've been trying to connect a deeper meaning between Fab and the people on the podcast. I said, when it comes to Mano, he had a situation with Mano. 50's very territorial.
Stupid.
He doesn't let people play both sides. He barely lets people play neutral, which I think is a good spot to be in sometimes. If I got two friends and I decide I can't fix it, so let me play neutral. That's not a bad thing. I'm not a bad person for that. He don't like that. If I don't like him and you don't say fuck him with me, then it's fuck you.
The way the internet works, especially for a person like 50, you got to remember, man, this is a person who was beefing with Fat Joe and made the mixtape cover. He called it Elephant in the Sand, and took a picture of Fat Joe and his wife on the beach.
Oh my God.
And put it as a mixtape.
There's a few different things. Stuff that's already been kind of dealt with in the public eye. Stuff that's already been, you know, kind of swept under the rug. But I think 50, he don't give a damn. He gonna try to pull it out, revive it, and kill it in front of the world.
This is the person that allegedly bought tickets at a Ja Rule show so that nobody would show up. Got him paid, he still got paid, but bought tickets just specifically so nobody would show up.
I think 50's probably gonna attack Jim Jones for like all the 6ix9ine stuff. You know, somehow 50 Cent found an allegiance with 6ix9ine years ago. At one point he was calling him his son, which, wow.
This is a person that has publicly denounced his first son, who in the beginning of his career, we seen him and his son was thick as, you know what I mean? Like, his son took a picture with Supreme Son, and he denounced his son. And we all know how the shit would happen at Summer Jam and all that. 50 is never gonna not be a petty nigga.
Dave East is super low key, but there was, I think last year, there was like an escort who said Dave East was trying to slide and get some free Mushu.
For all we know, the man could be possibly building the RICO case on Jim Jones and Fabulous.
Fabulous is kind of an easy target.
We all know the only thing 50 could possibly have on Fabulous is the domestic violence incidents with Emily.
Of course, we know a few years ago, his ex came out and said that, I think she said that he knocked her teeth out or something like that.
And yes, 50 will go that low.
You have the situation with the, what is it, the daughter or stepdaughter who came out on him or some shit, and he ended up like pulling his resources or some shit like that.
And all this too, like 50 is supposed to be this boogeyman who comes out and just expose and destroy people. First of all, that's bullshit, number one. Number two, he got just as much, if not more, dirt on him than a lot of them do. So yeah, I ain't trying to hear that, man. Keep it in the field play. Fight these niggas where they, you know, in the booth.
Man, this guy had me with some greats, bro. That's crazy, man. Hold on, let me leave a comment real quick. Nah. I was acting a whole... No, I was acting like a whole fool in this one. I ain't gonna lie. Holy. All right, let me see. Let's go to the specific parts. Nah, this was funny as hell. Who was with me? I feel like I should do a little contest. So we got Accused. Oh, that's when Accused came in. That's crazy. That's when Accused came in. I'm surprised. I am surprised. I feel like I should do a little contest. That'd be interesting, like a little contest. Anytime my name be showing up in this shit, I'll be like taking note of who we see and have like a little raffle between them, and y'all maybe win some. I don't know. It's not a bad idea. How long was that video again? I forgot how long that video was, but man, nah, seeing this shit is so funny. Y'all don't understand. Like, it's just funny to see the movement. You know? Yo, this is stupid as hell, bro. Okay, what's going on? 50 Cent warns Diddy's son for releasing their own what? What? Okay, so that's premiering right now. I'm probably going to have to watch that when it's done premiering. All right, let's get into the main event for today. Jim Jones is on some bullshit. So let's go ahead and get started, bro. It's about time we get started around here. So, as you can see, we got HHSB, baby. Come on, bro. Always love coming to this channel for real. So we're gonna talk about this for a little bit. We got a 22-minute video. I'm gonna try and not talk too much. I want to just hit the points that I have, so I can give my own 2 cents along with this video. So let's go ahead and lock in and get started. Let me hit this record button. Twin always being there is hilarious. Facts. Oh my goodness. Everyone having a good day today? Everyone's feeling good? Everyone's feeling all right? Happy Monday, by the way. I'm not going to be here too long. Like, I'm not going to be here like super long. Less than 2 hours for sure. Not too many videos. We got to remember we're getting to the tail end of the year. There's only 2 days left in the 2025. So not everyone's going to be dropping videos. There's not a lot of videos out there. There's videos here and there that I can talk about, that I can get to. But in terms of like having 4 or 5 reactions all at once, not likely. Especially around this time of year. December alone, we won't be getting that much like videos, that much news or anything like that. So you also got to keep that in mind too. Right? Damn, why is it taking so long to start recording, bro? That's ridiculous. Everything, like the internet and everything was good. But like saying all this time, like a lot of changes are going to be happening around here. We got to evolve again. We got to elevate. We got to reach new heights. So I've been working on putting things together to make sure all of this looks amazing, okay? Like it always does. So, shoot, we'll see what 2026 is going to look like, but there's going to be some changes. All right, so as you can see, I can probably turn this off now. As you can see, we got HHSB crew in front of us. Loving my crew. So, Jim Jones is bugging. This is just an example of another rapper that's not grasping the overall environment and how it's changing and shifting in front of his eyes. You're too focused on the current. You're not looking towards the future. This is why you're talking like this. This is a problem. We're seeing this pattern throughout a lot of different artists. And then we wonder why they're in the situations that they get themselves in. Now we're starting to understand that they don't really get the overall business behind this music industry shit, right? So we're going to go ahead. We're going to dive in. We're going to see what's going on here. Let's not waste no more time. Let's get started. Y'all do know how we start this, right? So let's make it happen, bro. Let's go. Yo, you, right here in the small box, right here in the small box. Welcome back to Flex Mob Reactions, only on the Flex Mob Network. I'm Flex. Welcome back to Sid's channel. Hope everyone's having a great day, great evening, great night, wherever you are in this world. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate y'all for sure. We got to talk about this because this has been a pattern throughout the year of people just failing to understand and grasp the situation that's going on right now. This is a big problem because these are, like, a lot of them are considered leaders in their own respective regions. I don't want to say it's like a poison, but this is something concerning that we do need to look at, because when we get through this shift and everybody still has the same mindset, it's like we never went anywhere, and then you're going to pollute the music that we are getting into with an old mindset that doesn't work. And that's not going to mesh well with the music that we could be moving on to. We got to consider that. So let's go ahead and get started, bro. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the video. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the reaction. Hit that notification bell so you get notified when I drop my videos or when I'm live, like right now. Let's get started, bro. Is that Big Sis? Whopping Big Sis. You all right? All the way in the big UK. Everything, Chris?
So Jim Jones finds himself in the media again. And I think this is a place that he really enjoys being. Anytime anybody's talking about him, or I think he really enjoys that. I mean, I think that applies for a lot of people, right? Like, I don't think it's just Jim. But he just kind of had this this freestyle where actually Fabulous's bars was the ones that everybody been talking about. Man, that song has done crazy numbers over the weekend since Christmas. But Jim Jones is in the public eye in the media again, talking about Drake and Kendrick. Now, I think it's interesting.
In 2026, we gotta find some way to let go of this beef. We gotta find some way to let go. I'm gonna say it now. I'm holding my head up to the sky when I say it. We gotta find some way to end this conversation on the beef. We should not be talking about this no more. Because every time we go and revisit this, we always find some dude crying about one side losing and the other side winning. Always finding some dude that's always in pain that their favorite didn't win the battle. Brother, you're gonna have to sit there and wake up. Go smell some roses. If you don't got no roses, go find something. Like, you gotta stop thinking like that, because you're hurting the culture. You're hurting hip hop thinking like this. You're not understanding why your favorite lost, and it's been coming up to 2 years now. We gotta let this go. We got to. As fun as the conversations get, it does start to get annoying, because it's the same talking points that we see. This right here is one of them talking points. This is somebody that did not pay attention, that doesn't listen to music, that's biased, because, you know, especially when it comes to the old dudes in hip hop, we know how they like to frequent certain places where certain girls are going to move in a certain way when they hear Aubrey. Yeah, let me keep going.
Interesting, because a lot of times when you see people, a lot of people will say that there's one side that talks more about the beef than the other, but I think that people just understand that we're still kind of feeling the effects from that, and sometimes things are dived into a little bit more, and people are having conversations and giving their thoughts on what the beef.
Man, why are you upset, bro? Let me know why you upset. I'm curious.
Has done to the current landscape, if anything, right? So I think this is kind of interesting to talk about, because Jim Jones and Conway the Machine are talking about the Drake and Kendrick Lamar battle, which we're going into 2026, man. So almost, well, I mean, it's been over a year. Going into 2026. So Jim says music's been messed up ever since people ain't been dropping as much. Now, I mean, I have my own opinion on it, but I really want to listen to the video to kind of get maybe a little bit better understanding of what he said versus just this piece that was clipped from it. So make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, interact with the video in any way. I want to know what y'all think about this. Like, do y'all think that music is messed up because people ain't dropping that much? Like, I don't know, because I'm seeing people drop. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. 5 minutes. Let's do it.
Yo, Tiny, take care of yourself. Sleep well. Rest up. Okay? I hope you wake up with a nice bright sunshine on your face and nothing but positivity in your heart.
Who do you think got the best of the battle between Drake and Kendrick?
If this is your podcast, my guy, I'm sorry, I cannot listen. You don't even sound awake right now, dude.
And I'm talking about not from the commercial and media side. I'm talking about from the rap side.
You want Piers rent?
Who got the best from the rap side?
That doesn't make any sense.
As a rapper, I mean, I think you know this already, but as a rapper, I know he's probably asking him his opinion, but I think it's pretty obvious on the rap side who won and in the media's side who won. Like, I think it's pretty obvious. So I think this question is
Again, I'm talking about not from the commercial and media side. I'm talking about from the rap side.
I ain't gonna lie. I think Kendrick got the best of him.
Okay, so he still.
I do. My favorite of the battle was that one Drake shit though was definitely my favorite of the battle. But just all things in its totality, it was like
all things in totality. But
I wish I could have hit Drake. I wish I could. I like, man, nigga, what the fuck is you doing, bro? Step. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm gonna still go. I'm gonna still go with Drake. Kendrick is dangerous, but I think the way everything happened was whatever. I just wanted to ask you that question just because.
Nigga, say what you gotta say, bro. Look. He was tiptoeing around it. Pause. He was tiptoeing around it.
Man, that's not tiptoeing. That's that ballerina walk. You out there on your tippiest of toes. Like, your toes are like, they vertical to the flow. They're not horizontal. They vertical to the flow. Your toes in pain. You walking around out here trying to do some pirouettes. Talking about, man, come on. Can you be real with me, bro? He is being real with you, dude. Damn.
Like, man, nigga, what the fuck is you doing?
So he said, bro, I wanted to hit him up and be like, bro, what is you doing? He telling him to step. So basically, he's saying, hey man, you gotta come hard. Pause. You gotta go harder than that.
Bro, step. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm gonna still go. I'm
dangerous,
still
bro.
go Drake. Kendrick is dangerous, but I think the way everything happened was whatever.
Niggas is scared to talk, bro. That's
actually
crazy.
got a question just because.
Man, Kendrick stepped, bro. Kendrick stepped.
Can't take nothing away from him, but
look. That's bro. He said, hey, look, I wanted to hit him up and be like, what you doing? He's saying, bro, he stepped, bro. He did what he had to do. Come on, fam.
Kendrick stepped, bro. Kendrick stepped.
Can't take nothing away from him, but
Drake was stepping too, but I feel like
Drake is a stepper, man.
Bro, let the man talk. I can't even hear what he's saying. And he on this. Drake is a stepper, man. Smiling. Look at what?
Kendrick stepped,
let him
bro.
talk.
Kendrick stepped.
Can't take nothing away from him, but
Drake was stepping too, but I feel like
Drake is a stepper, man.
I wish I was with Drake, bro.
I think I can't say
I would have never.
I can't.
What am I? Man, this is the biggest waste. This is the biggest waste of time in humankind, bro. If I'm gonna be real, this is like one great big. Why is Jim Jones entering the conversation? First of all, you late. Let's just get that out the way. You did not need to have this conversation on your little podcast. Let's just get that out the way. I'm sorry. You this ain't okay. You're gonna need to realize not everybody should have a podcast, bro. Not everyone. And Jim Jones is one of them dudes. I'm sorry. This conversation is not going anywhere at all. And I know what he's going to say. I know what he's trying to say. He's going to say that, man, Drake is that stepper, man. What are you talking about? Why? First of all, why are you cool, bro? Why are you cool? I'm not going to listen to you if you sound like you want to go to bed. Bro, you sound sleepy. Go to bed. Yo, take some Z-Quil. Get some rest. Or if you don't want to take no Z-Quil, get some melatonin. I know they got some melatonin for the elderly so you can go to sound asleep peacefully. All right, go take that. Go to bed. All right, take off all that pink shit because you're not Cameron. Let's just get that out the way. Okay, not even Cameron is Cameron no more. Let's take that and put that to the side. But, bro, just stop. Stop, bro. Like, you sound weird. What's good, Sweet Tea? I don't think Drake that was on his own feet.
I'm listening to, bro. Let him talk. He's on your show. You interviewing him, right? Is he interviewing? Like, who's interviewing who? I don't even know who interviewing who. If I'm just watching this from just what I'm like, bro, who is interviewing?
I'm sorry. But from what I see from this little podcast, bro, it just looked like y'all shouldn't even be filming in there because there should be a car parked in that garage. Y'all have a podcast in the garage. What is we doing, bro? Come on. Not Jim. Not Jim. You're not supposed to go out like this, bro. Out here looking crazy.
Who? Because y'all are talking. He is trying to give you you asked him a question. He's trying to give you an answer. And bro is just, what?
I wish I was with Drake, bro.
I think I can't.
He was, I said, I wish I was with, I think he was about to tell him like, hey, I wish I was with him to let him know maybe how he should have approached this whole thing.
I would have never
I can't.
I'm trying to get the party lit. Nah, nigga, I'm stepping.
Right.
I ain't trying to get the party
I would
lit.
say
I'm
this.
stepping.
That battle has put a dent in the pop culture, I would say.
Oh my God, bro. He that shit was burning. It was like in his soul. Like it was burning for him to get it out. He could not even let bro finish the thought that he was about to, and I want to hear the thought. I want to hear what he was gonna say because he told you from the beginning, bro. Kendrick stepped on shit. I wish I would have been able to tell him. Talking about you trying to get the party lit from a hip hop perspective. You're like, nah, nigga, you need to rap. What are you talking about trying to get the party lit, nigga? You better rap. See, and it wasn't even like he was taking those sides to me. That's at least what I'm hearing. It sounded like he was saying, bro, I just wanted to let him know the way he should have handled this if nobody else was in his corner. But he felt the burning need to say that hip hop is in a weird place.
And in the pop culture, I would say.
Because we ain't seen a battle on a mainstream level like that probably ever.
Okay, so people or the media got what they always want, was two powerful people going up against each other, and somebody got to be the winner, somebody got to be the loser. Now, the aftershock of that is now, none of these dudes that were battling are putting out any music right now. We haven't heard no music from none of them in how long? And this is the music that we really been listening to for the past 10 years straight.
Bro, I swear, man. I swear, like when people say everybody.
Yo, hip hop don't need Jim Jones. I'm sorry. I said it. Hip hop don't need Jim Jones. He don't need to be around. He don't need to be around. Bro, it's okay to retire and just be quiet. Okay, go do what you used to do, which is the weather reports. Go do the weather reports. All right, go do that. But this conversation that we have, man. You see what I'm talking about when we're getting to the end of the year and there's not really much videos to... Get these dudes. How y'all in the rap game but you this dumb? How y'all stupid, bruh? That's what I don't understand. Y'all dumb as hell. How is it the common folk done figured it out and y'all niggas just too dumb to even get it? Somebody explain that to me. Y'all stupid. Shit, man. This idiot, bro. Like, I hate dudes like this, bro. You can't move like this, have all this money, and then you just dumb as hell, man. God damn.
Right now, we haven't heard no music from none of them in how long? And this is the music that we really been listening.
This dude under a rock like friggin' Patrick Starr, bro. You ain't hear nothing apparently.
To for the past 10 years straight.
The oldest YN in the game.
Bro, I swear, man. I swear, like when people say everybody don't need a mic, sometimes I'll be like, you know what, man? Like you can't say that because you never know. It could be anybody just sitting in you know what I'm saying, in a studio with an idea, and that idea could mean something and spark something crazy. But it's insanity to listen to people who are within the industry and have been for years, bro. You talking about like 20 years niggas been in the industry, and you talking about,
man, somebody give Jim Jones a pension plan, bro. Enough is enough. We need to give Jim Jones. Jim Jones is supposed to be the recipient of hip hop's first pension plan. All right, get this man on some pension or something, bro. This is ridiculous. You don't need to be around like this. You should have been retired. You should have been up in like a bungalow or a cottage or like a condo somewhere. Just kick up. We're supposed to see you embarrass yourself and fall off more stages like what you did at the Verses with the Locks, because you embarrassed yourself that night. We don't need you, bruh. I'm gonna keep it tall with you. Hip hop don't need you no more. Hip hop don't need you no more. We're good, bro. Somebody financially set this man up so he can just stop. This man on stage, what was it, with Complex, and you got stacks of money falling out your pocket, brother. Don't you have a bank account? Don't you have a savings account, bro? You walking around with all that cash on you? Just because you good in the city don't mean no niggas not gonna try you. They gonna rob you. Talking about you just walk around with just stacks of money, and then when you sit down, they fall out your pocket. That's not smart. That reminds me of that one episode of Wild 'N Out when Michael Blackson was explaining how he transferred his money from his checking to his savings, and he took money out of one pocket and put it into the other. I remember that, and I look at you, I'm like, wow, that's a damn shame, brother. Go invest. Go invest. Buy some crypto, okay? Buy some stock. You got more than enough funds to go and do that, okay? Go find a company to invest in so you can double up on your money or triple up. Go learn from Nas and them, okay? How you old, but your peers, they just moving better than you. Like, bro, stop this. This nigga just pissed me off, man.
Niggas, the two dudes who was battling ain't been dropping.
That's good, Tiff.
And it's just not true. Like, I was gonna save it. But Moni said something. Moni dropped every song. Since 2024, Drake has released the following songs. Either pick one to vibe and shut the up, or admit your boy ain't got the juice. These are the songs within the battle, okay? So I'm gonna even exclude these, right?
Bro,
so You My
look at all of
Everything,
this.
Super Soak, Buffalo Freestyle, Healing, Give Me a Hug, Nokia, Somebody Loves Me, Die Trying, What Did I Miss?
What the hell is Jim Jones talking about? Man, yo, listen. I know Alzheimer's is a real thing as you get older. I understand that. But brother, you should not be embarrassing yourself on the internet like this, bro. You gotta stop it. Stop it. Get some help. Now. Not even please, now. Now look at all these tracks.
Give Me a Hug, Nokia, Somebody Loves Me, Die Trying, What Did I Miss, Which One, Doghouse, Act 2, Date at 8 Remix, Hot Uptown, Sideways, Moto Capone,
When all
Fighting
these come
Irish
out?
Freestyle, which I would even include. That came
some
out
of them
like
must have
right
been on the
after. I'd
album.
include that into like beef era drops. Two Mazza, Ugly, It's Up, Blue Green Red, Housekeeping Knows, Circadian Rhythm, No Face, CN Tower, Mothballs, Something About You, Crying in Chanel, Spider-Man Superman, Small Town Fame, Pimmy's Dilemma, Deeper, Brian Steele, Raining in Houston, Lasers, Meet Your Padre, Greedy, When He's Gone, Glorious, Celibacy, OMW, Mr.
A
Riku.
man like Drake making a song called Celibacy is diabolical and satanic work.
As we speak. The total is about 47 songs. What do you like when you just look at the sheer amount of music and Kendrick hasn't dropped anything? Everybody's excuse was Kendrick is always inside. This is normal for Kendrick to not be dropping and then drop a heater.
Facts.
It's normal for him to do that. It's like his natural balance to go hibernate, do what he got to do, come out, drop some.
Say mothballs. Yes, Tiff. Yes. It said mothballs. Diabolical work. We're still eating off of GNX. Imagine you had 47 songs that fell flat, and we're still eating off of 12 songs off of GNX, no deluxe. Just 12 songs, and we've been eating off a couple features. Everybody knows me. I love good credit. Let's just get that out the way. Kids in my body, and that's my kids. I kid with nobody. You know what this is? The Vamps and the Boogies. We just do the party. Come on, bro. What are you talking about? Everybody knows I love good credit. Good credit is fire. Good credit is so good. The paddock is flooded and waiver budget. I losing on tour. I would have said you too, but you knew what the list was for. Come on. That's gas. And that's all I needed was that song, and I'm good for the year. You greedy old damn strip club frequent ass mother need to sit down and shut up.
Shake the world for a little bit and then dip. That's what he do. So you talking about the dude
What's
that
good, Jordan?
consistently drops is not having the same effect, and it's because he got neutralized. Nigga, like what? I don't get it, bro.
What's up?
I
What's
just
up, big
don't
sis?
get it.
Oh, and this is the music that we really been listening to for the past 10 years straight. Was Drake had the tempo of this motherfucking knocking
And that's crazy, bro. From a New York, like I'm not from New York, so I don't have that same like New York pride. Like I got the Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like where we from. We're really proud of where we're from. But I think New York sometimes almost takes it to another level of the amount of pride that they have in, you know what I'm saying, the East Coast and, you know, what their city brings to hip hop. So to hear a New York guy basically give the power to a Canadian and saying,
I didn't like how that sounded. I didn't like how that sounded. Like, hey, I'm Canadian too, bro. We got some people out here. Let's make that clear. We got some people out here in Canada. Don't do that. Like,
he had the tempo and he had this rocking. It's to the same effect of bro saying, I forgot who it was, who said that, you know, Drake was outside with the whores and he was doing, it's the same. It's like all of these dudes needed a party. That's it. All they needed a party, you know, to get women or do whatever. They needed They needed that kind of,
Yo, Jim Jones, go work on your legs, bro. I just remember you got like some toothpicks for sticks. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, legs. Go work your legs out, bro. Go do some squats. Go do some lunges, okay? Okay, go do some European shit, you know? Get yourself right. Don't just be top heavy. You also got to work on the bottom now.
that kind of lifestyle in order for them to really kind of
You don't know nobody but the Weeknd. Don't
be
do that.
outside in a sense.
Tiff,
but
don't
to
do
hear
that.
New York, like I can't believe that all of New York feels like. I cannot. And if you're from New York or the East Coast, let me know in the comments. But I just can't think that all of New York is like the Canadian is the one who had us lit. I just can't believe it.
For the past 10 years straight was Drake had the temp listening to for the no music from none of them and how long, and this is the music that we really been listening to for the past 10 years straight was Drake.
He just say Drake just put the album out? Bro, he calling him out, bro. And he looked like he low-key like, bro, like, I don't know if you listening, but nigga, like Drake just put some sexy songs for you out, bro, so I don't know what you're talking about. Like,
had the tempo of this motherfucking knocking and it's a lot of that missing and shit like that from
I ain't gonna
the
lie, I would
airwaves.
love. I need some more Drake music.
This is what I'm trying to say.
Drake
You
that
did?
nigga, man. That's what I'm saying. I wasn't.
So
be,
you
I wanna
gotta
pull
watch.
up on a homie Drake.
I know,
you know,
bro,
I'm
but this is
Coach
where
Prime in the locker room.
This is where
Drake,
we at.
you that nigga,
Society
bro.
Society got what they want, and this is where we at. We had a dry spell right now. You heard?
Society got what they want. Nobody want to tell
Man, the CIA had nothing to do with this. Talking about society got what they want. Don't do that. It's not my fault you got 47 different songs and none of them hit. And now y'all got to wait for an album that was announced that was supposed to be released in the summertime. And then everyone's going to expect to come out in the fall time, then the winter time. Now we're going into 2026. We ain't getting no album. We got to wait till the next year to get an album. They still working on the album, but they said the album's done. Aiden Ross said the album is amazing. You must have listened to a mixtape. All right? You didn't listen to the album. That wasn't Iceman. The heck? That was probably, listen, whatever mixtape Aiden Ross listened to, it must have been Jack Frost because it wasn't Iceman, okay? You listened to something else. You probably listened to some garbage throwaways and said, oh, no, this is some heat. Oh, my God. Oh, he can't do no wrong. That's Aiden Ross. This nigga out here listening to Jack Frost. Crazy. Talking about the album's lit and there's no album. Make it make sense.
About that when it was Jay-Z and Nas,
Yes,
and when
47.
it was goddamn Pac and Biggie, when it was goddamn Drake and Push or Drake and Meek, or you know what I'm saying, or 50 and Ja, or anybody beefing. Nobody was, the society got what they want. This is crazy to hear rappers talk like this. They like, y'all want the beef so much, y'all want the battle so much. Now look what it did. You just ain't listening to the music, bro. You just ain't listening to the music.
Society got what they want, and this is where we.
And you know what? It's not even their fault if they're not listening to the music, because most of the time when they listen to the music, there's usually a girl with no clothes on dancing in front of them while they throw they big stacks of money away. One thing about dudes like that in the industry, them so far removed. A lot of them, they just go to a strip club on a daily. They just kick back, sit in their seat. They wait for somebody to come up to them to recognize them, so they get a little clout, a little fame. Look shorty up and down. They request a dance, something private or public, don't matter. And they get lit. They drink. They throw their money away, as if they don't give a damn. Then they get what they get, and they just move on about their day. You really think them dudes are going to be listening to them songs in the strip club? No. But if you in a strip club and you got a girl dancing for you and you hear Drake, oh, no, that's a problem, bro. That's a problem. You lustful mother. That's a problem, bro. Now, y'all are some nasty dudes, man. I know exactly why they like this, man. Yo, Lexi, tell them hip-hop ain't dry at all. Tell them. Okay, real talk. Tell them they pockets are empty. It's hilarious. They really trying to use that line. Get the hell out of here. Jim Jones, I know because of Def Jam. Wait, what? For real? Wrestling game? Heard his name on repeat a lot? Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. We could do all.
We had a dry spell right now.
But
You heard?
Kendrick understood the assignment.
Yeah,
That's all
did.
I'm saying. He
He did.
you, bro.
But Kendrick
that
was,
Super Bowl,
but yeah, that's cool.
all of that shit, bro.
But now when we
Step,
go
bro.
outside, there's no vibe. Kendrick never.
This nigga is giving the vibe to Drake. He is
Hey, real quick. Luther's not a vibe? Let's get that out the way. Luther's not a vibe? Let me tell you something. When those ladies get off their shift from whatever stripping that they do, you be surprised with the kind of music that they listen to. Let's get that out the way. Okay? A lot of them girls are actually some cool girls. They chill girls. It's just that they set up, it got them in that situation for them to get money like that. But you know what? A lot of them are business savvy. A lot of them take that money and they invest that money. Sometimes they take that money, they go through school with that money, and they just do what they gotta do. You be surprised. A lot of girls. Listen, Luther is a vibe. It's not my fault you don't like Luther Vandross with your old ass. You be surprised, bruh. Like, what is we on? This man is bothering my spirit. I just gotta say that.
He did.
Bro. But Kendrick was
Super Bowl.
But yeah, that's cool.
All of that shit, bro.
But now when we go
bro.
outside, there's no vibe. Kendrick never.
Oh my God, this nigga is giving the vibe to Drake. He is literally saying he's.
Bro, you can't be a grown man and listen to 30 for 30 and not catch a vibe. Are you crazy? Bro, I already explained that. Now, I don't remember where the sample came from, but I'm talking from who sampled it first. Rich Boy, throw some D's. That was, listen, when I first heard that as a kid, that was my shit. And that held me down for years. To this day, I still listen to the original. And then when I heard SZA and Kendrick sampled they sampled the original, of course. Let's make that clear. But just hearing that again, I'm like, what the hell is going on around here? Man, that activated something in my mind where I'm like, oh, man, I have to vibe to this. I can't. 30 for 30? Bruh, don't. You can't sit there and say dude don't got no vibes. That's blasphemy. That's blasphemy. You got a great amount of vibes from him. You just greedy. You greedy. Oh, head that nigga, bro. I can't deal with this dude, man.
Drake is the vibe. I can't, bro. Like
Yo, Big Sis, did you say Hope 50 coming and buy Jim Jones' house? That's wicked. But I would love to see it.
Get it? Like his music was something that was, you know what I'm saying, a big thing at you know, and it still can be. But you from New York, bro. You're not even talking about like how many artists we've lost just because of just bullshit.
Hey, Lexi, that's a fact. A lot of them girls take that money. Listen, don't count out strippers ever. That's one thing I don't do. Them girls are getting a lot of money from these dumbass niggas like Exhibit A over here. And they taking that money and they doing a lot better with it than Exhibit A over here. You know? Dude, first of all, it look like it's past your bedtime, bruh. It look like you need to get some sleep. Take all that pink shit off. Okay, you're not 25. All right? You don't need to be dressing like this. Take it down a couple notches. Okay, you're doing too much. You're trying to flex for nobody that's trying to look. Ain't nobody want to see you in that. All right, just wear something slick. Go find some leather. All right, it don't matter. Go find some pink leather. Make you feel better. You don't need to be doing all this. This is too much. You trying to match the pink with the hat and the shirt. Talking about I'm to the flow with it, bro. Man, come on, bro. if you don't go find some cyan or some sky blue, man, mix it up a little bit, bro. Shit.
It's street violence, bro. Like y'all could have had one too over there. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga was really rocking and moving and just his life got cut short early. It ain't got nothing to do with the beef. We have been literally losing
killing right now. I
rappers,
love
bro. Good rappers that were putting out crazy. So Drake ain't what? We've been losing rappers, nigga. Like, oh my God, man. It's annoying to hear this, bro. This is
he did,
bro.
But Kendrick was
Super Bowl,
but yeah, that's cool.
all of that shit, bro.
But now when we go
bro.
outside, there's no vibe. Kendrick.
So you saying that's crazy not to think about all the rappers that we lost and what they brought to music. That's gone. That's missing. You can't just replace it. I don't think people are thinking like that, bro. Like you just can't replace it. So now you got that. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got that. And then you have the fact that one of the guys who was putting out music and people were really listening to, people ain't really gravitating to that music no more. Like that's a loss to them.
Never provided the vibe inside the spots that we at every night.
Yeah, but
What I say? What did I say? Confirm it for me with your old sleepy ass. Confirm it. What did I say? What do you think those spots are? What do you think them spots are? Go ahead, tell the world. Bro, y'all are basing your whole life off of your favorite place that you go to. That's what y'all doing. You taking your whole life that you love to spend in this one place that provides you this amount of entertainment, and you're basing it around everything in music. Let me tell you something about how powerful music is, bro. Music is gonna do what it need to do to get to the people and make the people move. That's for sure. But there are numerous amount of ways to get people moving. If you frequent these strip clubs, yes, you're getting a specific sound. You're getting numerous amount of sounds. You're getting something to turn up to. You're getting something to get lit to. And you get something to get intimate with. It's all in that one spot. It's just depending on what they want to hear for the night or whichever song that the stripper wants. We already know this. Allegedly. Anyway, my point is, there's too many vibes out there to say that there's no vibes. That's blasphemy. That means you're not listening. You greedy motherfucker. You're not listening. You only care about this one thing and what this one thing can provide. You're selfish. The way you talking is selfish. You don't care about no culture. I don't want to hear you talk about no culture. You can't sit there and act and move like that and then say there's no vibe. Brother, you're not listening. Open your ears the same way you got to open your eyes. What are you talking about? You talking crazy out here, bruh. What's wrong with this guy?
He does what he does for the hip hop culture, and yes, he's a god, and nobody could fuck with him on the level of rap. That's what they was going Drake back and forth. But he ain't the guy that provides the vibe that we go outside to. Now, put the guy that provides the vibe that we go outside to, and he decides to stay inside. No, and he's so rich that he don't have to come outside ever again and just look and laugh at the game because he's up a Billy. And now we might be missing a vibe for.
What did he just say about the game? Hold on. Sometimes my ears, man. Sometimes my ears, bruh. Hold on.
Yeah, but
he does what he does for the hip hop culture, and yes, he's a god, and nobody could fuck with him on the level of rap. That's what they was going Drake back and forth. But he ain't the guy that provides the vibe that we go outside to. Now, put the guy that provides the vibe that we go outside to, and he decides to stay inside. No. And he's so rich that he don't have to come outside ever again and just look and laugh at the game because he's up a Billy. And now we might be missing a vibe for a long time because who's the next?
This is sad, bro. Oh, bro, this is sad. It's just sad to hear, man.
Y'all remember school? Y'all remember you have that one kid in your class? Like he's just there to cause problem. Like he really don't learn nothing for real. Exhibit A. Right here. Exhibit A in the pink. Bro. Everything he just said are the same things that I talk about on this channel numerous amounts of times. You want to talk about the boy being rich and how he's close to a Billy? You're close to a Billy, but you're doing commercials for a gambling agency or for a gambling website, I should say. You close to $1 billion, but you doing commercials. Last time I checked, people that are close to $1 billion be owning the casinos, like a certain rapper from New York. That's Nas. Close to $1 billion, but you're an employee for a gambling website. Close to $1 billion, but you let the CEO of a gambling website talk crazy to you and tell y'all you gotta fucking lock in. We need more people to get to the website. Close to $1 billion. Close to $1 billion. But we all know on this channel, for the people that's been following me for a minute, when we are looking at that airplane, we done broke down the cost for it. There's a lot of numbers that go into owning an airplane. It's not just about having it. Your airplane is not part of the regular fleet of planes. Now you got to rent space to keep your plane safe, meaning you need a whole hangar. And with that hangar, you might need some security because people might try you. Let's not forget about fueling. You got to fuel this airplane. We already figured that out. It's about 5-6 figures. It's not cheap. And then you want to take that plane and fly all over Europe and then not finish your tour because your tour is not making money. And then you got to fly back home. I'm not saying you broke, but for the tax bracket that you're in, it's looking a little shaky. That's why a lot of people don't own planes like that. I'm just saying. But you close to $1 billion. $400 million deal, and you damn near got a double 360, but you're close to $1 billion. Yeah, okay.
And like, I never would have thought that like somebody who be, but I guess that's what Cam was saying. Like, bro, you not really like, I just can't imagine somebody giving that to somebody from New York giving that. I just can't.
Person that's gonna come provide the vibe.
We'll never get another person.
This is what I'm trying to say, bro.
He's that.
You heard?
Yeah, he had. I agree 100%.
You did, and taking nothing away from none of them, but their vibe is not.
I agree 100%.
This is what I'm trying to say, bro.
He's that.
You heard?
Yeah, he had. I agree 100%.
You did.
That
and taking nothing away from none of them, but their vibe is needed because we outside more than we battle rapping.
Yeah. Well,
make some music, bro. Why you depending on somebody else? You make music. Make some music. You saying, nah, I can't create the vibe, but you can. Like, you gotta create the vibe so I can go outside. Like, what?
All I would say to that is, like, at the same time though, bro, we can't just like, cause that'll do away with niggas like me. Niggas like, you know, other niggas, bro. Cause
I'm not mad.
I'm not the vibe. We ain't pulling. We can go anywhere in New York right now. They ain't playing. I would love them to, but they ain't, I don't make that. If they did, then that's
the whole ecosystem of hip hop is based on balance. The reason why we're in the state that we're in today is because it's off balance. We need to rebalance this out. There are numerous sides to hip hop we can all appreciate. They can all live in this ecosystem happily. There don't needs to be no warring. There don't needs to be no battling. Battles are for the sake of testing. That's what battles are for. That's how hip hop is a sport. When you have the battles, it's a test. Y'all using words to compete, to one up your opponent, claim victory. That's the whole point of the battle. The battle is not supposed to be like, oh, it's the end all be all type situation. That's not what that is, bro. Everything in this ecosystem of hip hop can live in holy matrimony with no issues. But you got to remember how the industry is controlled now by individuals that don't even know music. The industry is controlled by people that know numbers. They use numbers to dictate and tell people how to move and what to do. Numbers can definitely tell a story. But when it comes down to the music, the art form, you can't put a number on that, no matter how hard you try. Because that's on us to determine if that is good or not. That's the whole point of being a consumer. But you also got to keep in mind that the mind of a consumer today is a bit corrupted to the point where it's like they might see something and hear it and assume that it's good, but it ain't got no longevity for some reason. But they said it was good though. Y'all want hits so bad, but you want a hit for the moment. Y'all not looking long term. That's why music is crumbling. Y'all don't think long term no more. And then you want to sit there and cry and scream about how there's no music and there's no hits. Bro, y'all can have all the hits in the world. They don't last forever, especially in the past couple years. You can go back a decade. Them hits don't last. There's no longevity, bruh. Everybody playing everything in the past. Even Drake's catalog, his front part of his catalog. That's what's streaming. The front part of his catalog, those first couple albums, those are what's streaming. People want that. They don't want this new shit. They don't want this new garbage. They want the old-ish. That's the only reason why you seen Drake's name on all these charts. It's because the old music's streaming, and there's a lot of it, so it makes sense. But everything can live in this little pocket of hip-hop happily with no issues. It's just you got to consider who are the figureheads at the top controlling this joint. Then you're going to understand why music is like what it is today. It's ridiculous. These dudes are crazy. You can't control this. And now it's crumbling in front of your fingers. Falling through your fingers. It's ridiculous. I'm just a guy.
I'm not the vibe.
I broke a
I'm
record.
not the vibe neither.
So like,
you heard?
we can't equate that to
we
like,
need the vibes
that's the barometer for how.
I'm not the vibe, but we need the vibe. What is going on?
I didn't say that's that's not the barometer. That's not the barometer.
You are saying it's the barometer, bro. You saying he is the metric that we all are measuring outside too, nigga. Like, what are you talking about?
And
I'm not the vibe.
I broke a
I'm
record.
not the vibe neither.
So like,
you heard?
we can't equate that to
we
like.
need the vibes
that's the barometer
outside.
for how
I
we're
didn't say
gonna measure if the nigga
that's not the
is
barometer.
that or not.
That's not the barometer.
Kendrick is nice, bro.
That's not the.
And he steps.
I did not say Kendrick is. This is not about Kendrick not being nice.
100. I'm not.
It's not about Kendrick not being nice, and we are from the
Nigga.
East Coast, so
Nigga, Luther and 30 for 30 was cranking, bro. Cranking. But I mean, I guess that's not.
All right, let's. First of all, Tiff and Lex, they cooking in the chat. All right, cool. Let's go down my favorite route. Let's talk the marketing. All right. Marketing graduate here. I graduated for advertising and marketing communications, so I can speak the label's language. I understand their language. I understand their numbers. But here's the flaw now. Y'all looking at the demographic numbers, depending on whatever demographic you want to look at. Cool. Now you got a sample size. You got an example of certain people that are flocking or appreciating this kind of music. The flaw is that you can't put a number on the culture. You can't. Y'all tried for years to put a number on the culture. Y'all don't understand. It's the consumer that controls this ish. Y'all wanted the numbers to control this ish. That's why when you go on Spotify, you're allowed to see the top 10 streaming songs under a artist profile. They want to show you these are the best songs. If you go through their catalog, I promise you there are songs that are better than the songs that are streamed on the catalog, but they want these to fly because they chose those as the hits. Because for a lot of people that don't know, hit songs follow a formula. There's a certain algorithmic set of numbers put together that's going to create a hit song. That's how they broke down music to its core. Now we're getting real hip-hop coming back on the scene, and they can't do nothing with it. That just goes to show you, y'all can't control this. And the people are gravitating to the music. They're not gravitating to what's hitting. Everybody was bigging up Ian. Remember that one white kid that we watched on the XXL freestyle? Everyone was bigging up Ian. Bro, the dude dropped a project and only sold 6K units. Your formula is flawed. Y'all, everybody needs to either get out them offices or recreate something, fix this drawing board, because it's not working. Y'all wanted to force people to follow numbers and make the numbers dictate the music. It's us that dictate this ish. That's your flaw. You created a system that worked for a long time. But every system that is created has a flaw that's going to ruin it. And now all of hip-hop is exploiting it. We exploiting their flaw. Your numbers don't work. Y'all got to create a new system, a new formula to make all this work again. Look at Billboard. Bro, up until a couple weeks ago, I realized, or we realized together, Billboard is the one controlling the streaming weight numbers. They control how much a stream will dictate an album sale. And this whole time I thought it was Spotify. They literally took the power away from Spotify, saying Spotify is just a platform with music. Then Spotify got hacked. And pretty much got stripped of their Man, don't even get me started. Don't get me started on this marketing. Don't get me started, bro.
You know what I'm saying? The vibe you looking for. But we all not looking for the same vibe. That's another thing. Like the vibe, I don't think is this unanimous, you know what I'm saying, all-encompassing thing. Like your vibe is just different than my vibe. Like I'm not saying that there isn't a time and place for everything, because I think people get that mixed up where there is a time and place for all music, man. Like I don't care what it is. But if you are only going to one well for your vibe, that is a problem. You have to open your eyes.
This is not about Kendrick not being nice. It's not about Kendrick not being nice. And we are from the East Coast, so it is a little bit different. I will not say you go anywhere in the West Coast, it's slapping the shit out of Kendrick music, slapping that shit hard. But for the vibe that I know over here, you heard down south, Midwest, East Coast.
Stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. Don't put that on us. Don't put that on Chicago, gang.
Yeah, you heard down south, Midwest, East Coast. I'm on Drizzy. There's a lot of Drizzy missing out here, bro. You heard?
It is, man.
You heard?
And that's why I was saying they need me in the locker room like Coach Prime. Like Drizzy, you nigga, what was we go crazy, Drizzy?
Oh
crazy.
Man. No, man. Shouts to Drizzy. Shouts to Kendrick, man. They definitely gave the people what they wanted to see, and
I loved it.
Nobody ended up getting hurt from it, from what I could see.
We needed that, bro. We needed that, bro.
Friction is always needed.
Spark in our
shit needs to be shaken up. I can't say that.
Bro, let this nigga talk. This is crazy.
Sometimes shit got to be shaken up. That's what it is. You heard? You heard? I'm sad it had to be.
Look at all the dope
that
came from that shit. Look at all the dope music that came.
There was a lot of dope opportunities that came from that.
Both sides.
There's a lot of things that came for that. Shouts to the whole West Coast, one of my favorite places. You know, that's where I started.
One thing I learned about the shift, I learned that music controls so much of life in general. When the music changes, the whole ecosystem changes. And I'm not talking within music. I'm talking everything that's attached to music. When we go through a shift, remember, every 10 years, going back to the first inception of like labels and everything, but every 10 years in history, we go through a change in music all the time. And with that change in music, look how many things change. Just look at the pillars under hip-hop. Every pillar shifts. And with those pillars shifting, it's going to affect different aspects of life. What we're witnessing right now with Jim Jones is an individual that is stuck in a time period that does not want to let it go. Remember what I said when it comes to the shift a couple days ago. The reason why it's taking so long to get through this shift is because there are certain companies, people, or just overall consumers that are stuck in a mindset that does not want to let it go. And because they don't want to let it go, The numbers that they're taking in from that sample size group affects the shift and why it's pretty much taking this long to get through it. It shouldn't take this long. Let's make that clear. It should not take this long to get through a shift. We're all waiting patiently to move on to the next great thing in music, but it's taking forever. And the reason why it's taking forever is because of people like this. Y'all can't accept the change. Y'all can't grow up. It's not a good look.
Started my career at in the West Coast. And speaking about starting my
A
career,
famous Jim Jones song, Ballin'.
Then we about to get into some more.
What's good, Allison?
Speaking of talking about my career, let's talk some more about me. Yo, I don't know, man. I think I sometimes you gotta just separate. Like I don't know. I feel like listening to that just made me think. Like we have lost a lot of artists. Like we talking about to jail. Like Pusha Ice-T just got home. He was making. I mean, clearly that's not the music he's talking about. I'm just talking about artists in general. Like some artists are locked away. Some of them ain't with us no more. And I don't think people really see how that toll begins to add up when you listening to a guy or person's music that you'll never get another new song from is crazy. But then to hear him just give him that badge of like, he's the vibe. And it's just like, I can't, bro. I can't imagine. What are the comments saying? Oh, brother, this same old tired, repetitive crap from Jimmy, go stream Drake's 80 plus songs and features, 100 gigs of trash. Facts. Jim Jones was trying to get Conway to agree with his narrative and Conway stood on business. Then he changed it to we missing the vibe. Exactly, bro. Do they ever get tired of saying this BS? Drake has dropped a ton of songs since the beef and fans did not like them. A bunch of parrots and bird bitches. Jim trying hard, bro. Very hard. Bro! God, bro, let Machine talk. He not even letting them get a sentence and we couldn't even really I want to hear what he had to say. Sound like you picking sides. That's crazy. What Khan said from 327. Like, yeah, man, like, I don't know, bro. And I saw this too. Who is this? The Mad Rapper. Thug dropped an album. Gunna dropped an album. Drake dropped an album, 4 songs, and 6 leaks.
Damn.
Lil Baby dropped 2 albums. 21 dropped an album. Offset dropped an album. Cardi B dropped an album. Yeet dropped an album. The Jack Boys dropped an album. Central C dropped an album. When artists like these have been present all 2025, it shows how forced and fabricated this narrative is.
And this sentence right here is pretty much a summary of what I talked about when it comes to the industry. The way that they're trying to force people to appreciate this. It's not brainwashing, but it's that conditioning that happens when you're forced to hear this thing over and over and over for years. That's the reason why a lot of people like what they like today when it comes to the music that they can appreciate, especially when it's coming from certain media sources that's pushing this kind of music on to everybody. You're conditioning people to like this kind of music. And now that they like this kind of music, and then we go back to hip-hop, we go back to the conscious, we go back to just barring, people can't appreciate because, 1, it's boring to them. 2, they can't get the bars. And 3, they don't even listen to the whole song because they're just going to write it off. They're going to listen to a couple of seconds and be like, bro, this shit is boring, bro. Like, I don't know how people like this, bro. You see it all the time with the younger generation. The younger generation really don't like a lot of the songs that are out today, especially in this year. They want the Yeet. They want Central C. They want Jack Boys. They want Offset. They want Cardi B. They want 21. They want Drake. They want this. They want that. They want this. They want that. But the reason why they want that is because they've been conditioned to like that. That's the mind games that comes with music and dealing with the music industry. It's a twisted game of life when it comes to music. But that's how it is, man. It's crazy, but that's what it is, literally. So when I see this sentence down here, when artists like these have been present all 2025, it shows how forced and fabricated this narrative is. Like when I see a sentence like that, I'm just like, I gotta sit back and I say, you right. You're right, because the amount of people that's out there, whether if it's on any social media platform, if you want to go TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, even Twitter, a lot of people are tired of this sound. They don't want this no more. We've been partying for years. All we've been listening to is party and turn up music all over the place. Ain't nobody want to party forever. That's why the clubs are dying. Like what Jay Tom was talking about. Are people really going to the club no more? They're not really going to the club no more. Bro, the era of clubbing and partying is dying because it's been burnt out. It's been bled dry. So, what are we going to change it to? What are we moving on to? That's the shift. That's what we're trying to see in the horizons. But because people want to hold on to this so bad for dear life, that's why it's taking so long to get over that hill, to get over that mountain. It's ridiculous. I'm not going to sit here for this. You crazy? Jim Jones is bugging, bro. I swear. He bugging for real. He got to stop, man. You got to stop. That mindset is the poison to hip hop. Mindsets like that, because you refuse to accept change. When we're in an ecosystem, we're in the music timeline, music space where we constantly change. And all of a sudden, y'all don't want to change no more.
Man, it's such a forced and fabricated narrative, bro.
What's up, CR?
If you are a responsible gunner, do you have to wait? You know how to have the trigger to trigger discipline and not to take pictures with your finger on the trigger. This is a fundamental rule. Same nigga who feared for his life. Oh, he's talking about this guy. He's talking about this.
I'm sorry, for a grown man to hold a blick and bite your bottom lip. Let me just read these comments, bro. Let me just go ahead and catch up with y'all real quick. You can't hold a blick and bite your lip, bro. You look suspicious. I'm sorry. Remember what I was talking about yesterday? Oh, nah, everyone talking about he got pink bullets. Nah, them bullets are chartreuse. Okay? Them bullets are zesty. We're gonna talk about the maximum level zest of what kind of bullets are within that blick. Alright? Chartreuse colored bullets. You got them hollow tips, them colored hollow tips. Alright? That's what he got loaded in that John, bro. Real talk, man. Bro, you can't do that, bro. Bro, you can't run around with your nails painted. You got a bow and barrettes in your hair, and then you got stickers. You got stickers on your fingernails. And then you want to hold a blick talking about fire. Bro, what are you doing, bro? Oh, my God, man. Oh, my God. I don't know if I'm looking at you or 6ix9ine right now, bro. This is ridiculous. The hell is this?
I didn't even talk about this. But, yeah, man, I think that's crazy when you look at all of this and see how much music has been dropped in the year. And then to say people not dropping. They are dropping. People just seem to be not caring as much. Let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments, man. I was deeply, just irritated by this, and partially because Conway couldn't talk. Well, let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out. Peace.
Bro, Jim Jones, you got to, first of all, somebody take every single microphone that he owns away. Kick him off that podcast that he has with Mano, Dave East, and Fabulous. You don't need to be on camera. You don't need to be in front of a microphone. Is there any way any of these labels can give him a pension plan, please? We need to set him up with his own hip-hop pension so he can live peacefully in his life. If you want to choose to throw your money away to a couple strippers, that's your choice. Live your truth. But my God, we got to take these microphones away from a lot of these dudes, bro. We need to stop these conversations. Enough is enough. We can't do this no more. Hip-hop needs to heal. These kind of conversations are not helping hip-hop heal. It's making it fall even further. Like, conversations like this is poisonous to the culture. Because y'all refuse to accept what is set. Sorry, not sorry. That's just what it is. We're moving on to greener pastures. We want to live a better life. We want to listen to better music. Music needs to evolve. If y'all don't want music to evolve, we're all going to be stuck in limbo. Last time I checked, I want to continue. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, if that's what you want to do, go ahead now. It's ridiculous. Jake said chicken fingers itch. I need a. Bro, he's not a real person for that, bro. But hey, if that's what Jim Jones want to say, bro, live your truth, sis. Out here moving crazy. I don't even do that. I'm just saying Jersey is okay, but just do you. That's hilarious. Yeah, Tiana, tell him. Tiana Ramsey, tell him. Kendrick is a GOAT for real. Real talk. Blame Drake, though. He is instigating this whole issue. Jim was over there chilling. Now he here. Why? Because Drake needs help. Red Rose, Rod Stealing. Bro, hip-hop is in shambles, bro. Hip-hop is in shambles. It's not looking like it's going to heal anytime soon. And you hate to see it, man. You hate to see it for real. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta go because I got a shower. I got a Christmas party to get to. I gotta bounce. I got a man like me, like yo, free drinks, yo, sign me up. All right, just not too much though. Just give me Hennessy, we good. All right, bet, cool. Anyway, nah, this live was great. This was a great live for real. I made sure to handle business with this one because I'm fed up with a lot of people like this, man. Real talk. I want music to be great. And I'm not trying to diss sounds. If people are assuming that, oh, I only like this, that's not what I was saying at all. Music needs to evolve, period. The street shit needs to evolve. Them niggas need to start barring up again. Let's get that out the way. When I look at the early 2000s, when I look at the 90s, 80s, and how good music was back then, you can go back 70s, 60s. You can go as far back as you want. My point is, from the 2000s, you can maybe add the 2010s. Maybe about like a quarter of the 2010s. But from a quarter of the 2010s all the way back to as far as you want to go, music was timeless. Music, everything is a classic. It's almost as if music could do no wrong. There was a couple misses back then. Let's not be stupid. But with all of that music we had, it was just so good. Everything was great. People still listening to classics. DJs today literally have classics on rotation. Literally. I be working in some of these clubs. I be moving around Toronto, listening to different DJ sets. I'm hearing what they're playing. They're playing classics. They don't play nothing new. A lot of these people don't want to hear Lil Baby. A lot of these people don't even want to hear the Baby unless it's Shake Some. Shake Some is fire in the club. I ain't gonna lie to you. My point is, they don't listen to a lot of these dudes. They still bumping Snoop. They still bumping like Nelly. They still bumping Fifth. They still bumping like Fabulous. They still bumping like Jadakiss. They still bumping Jay-Z. And then when they don't want to play the old shit no more, they go play some house music. Okay, let's not discredit house music. That was us first. Let's make that clear. Shout out Jersey. All right? But they're playing classics in the club. They're playing the old-ish in the club. Shoot, you can even go back to the 2010s a little bit. They around here they play a lot of Fetty Wap, bro. That My Way, that 679, all that ish. They playing Travis Scott. They playing old songs. Not playing nothing new around here. That's how it is. It's ridiculous. Paper chasing is destroying the heart. Happy holidays. Facts. That's where One Hit Wonder came from, for real. Man, Lex is cooking, bro. Look at her. Look at you being great. We love it. But like I said, I gotta bounce. I gotta go shower, get my clothes together, and I gotta go to this Christmas party that they're all begging me to go. Are you coming? Are you coming? Yeah. Damn. Shit. Anyway. Yo, listen, shout out to the Flex Mob, shout out to the Shadow Mob. If you are not subscribed already, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, baby. Come tap in with your favorite Canadian reaction channel. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, all I can say is that we have fun today. This live was amazing. Nothing but good vibes, good energy. You know, we all roasting one person. We all here for the culture. We all showing up. You know what I'm saying? It's wonderful. It's beautiful to see. And I love to continue to see it on this channel. You hear me? Anyway, with that being said, I got to go. I got to fly. I got to disappear. Your boy's going to shower, put on some drip, and go stunt on these people. I lied. I'm going to put on pajamas. Christmas, bro, yo, quickie, let me tell you something. When it comes to companies, when it comes to like workplaces doing Christmas parties, they never do it on Christmas, bro. Let's just get that out the way. I remember we had a Christmas party in February. Them niggas like, oh, you know what? It's the best time to do it. Like, shit, we might as well get it out the way. That's what they did, literally. I had a Christmas party in January. There was a Christmas party in November. They had a pre-Christmas party to the Christmas party. I don't know why, but they did that. Bro, I've been to a lot of Christmas parties, bro. They never do it on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. Let's just anyway, it's about that time. Listen. Shout out to the Flex Mob. Shout out to the Shadow Mob. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. W Flex, W Shadow, W Prime Boys, W Stream. We appreciate everybody that's pulling up and stopping by, giving their own 2 cents, speaking their own opinions into light. Do we need another video? No. We okay. What's good, Ant? How you feeling? But yes, W Stream today for sure. We had fun, good conversations, good vibes. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate you. Shout out to everybody that was lurking. I appreciate y'all too. With that being said, we're going to end on a high note. So with that being said, take care, be well, be safe, stay true, be you, live long and long live. Peace. Have a great day. Have a great night wherever you are in this world. If you're tapping in with us, thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to take care of your family, take care of yourself, and take care of your peace, all right? They done scraped Spotify. Put it in the Discord. I think I did that one already. Let me see. All right, y'all. Peace.